The note was tucked beneath the chrome mirror of the most intimidating motorcycle on the street. A jet-black Harley-Davidson Fat Boy gleamed under the Montana sun, its Hell's Angels logo burning bright against polished steel. The bike looked like danger on two wheels, the kind of machine parents warned their kids about, yet taped carefully beneath the mirror was a small, folded piece of notebook paper. Jake Reaper Morrison stopped dead in his tracks. AT-45, Jake wasn't easily shaken. He had faced roadside bombs in Afghanistan, enforced rules for an outlaw motorcycle club, stared down men twice his size in back alley brawls, but when he unfolded that note, written in crooked, careful lettering, something hit him harder than any fight ever had. Dear motorcycle man, I think bad men are hurting my teacher, she has bruises. She looks scared. No one believes me because I'm just a kid, but I see things, please help Miss Sarah. She doesn't deserve to be scared. Emma, age 8 P.S. Sorry if I touched your bike. It's very cool. Jake read it again, and then a third time, his scarred hands trembled. A kid had written this. A tiny voice brave enough to beg help from the scariest stranger she could find. Tommy Wrench Collins stepped out of Ruby's diner holding 2 steaming coffees. One look at Jake's face and his easy smile vanished. What is it? He asked. Jake handed over the note. Wrench silently read it. His jaw locked. A child left this on your bike? Jake nodded, eyes lifting across the street to Ridgemont Elementary School, where a lone woman stood near the pickup gate. She looked tense, guarded, like someone preparing for a blow that hadn't come yet. That has to be her, Jake whispered. For the first time in years, he felt something stronger than fear or violence or loyalty. Responsibility. He folded the note carefully and slipped it into his jacket. For once, brother, he said, we don't ride away from trouble. Sarah Mitchell stood outside Ridgemont Elementary, greeting parents with a practiced smile while pain throbbed beneath her coat. Marcus had shoved her into the kitchen counter the night before, accidentally, he claimed. He always did, she told herself. What she always did, he didn't mean it. The purple bruise beneath her sleeve said otherwise. Miss Mitchell? Emma Rodriguez stepped up beside her with wide, thoughtful eyes. Are you okay? Sarah forced a smile. I'm fine, Emma. You hold your side funny. Like it hurts. Sarah's breath caught. She dropped her hand instantly. I pulled a muscle in yoga. Emma stared, unconvinced, but didn't argue. Her mother's car had arrived. Still, as Emma climbed in, she looked back with quiet worry. That night, Sarah's phone buzzed. Marcus, where are you? Dinner better be ready. Sarah, leaving school now. I'll be home soon. She never noticed the black Harley following 3 cars behind. Jake parked 2 blocks away and approached on foot with Wrench at his side. From the kitchen window they watched Sarah cook nervously. Then Marcus appeared, tall, heavy-shouldered, confident. His words were sharp. Sarah flinched, and then, he grabbed her wrist. The sound didn't travel through glass, but Jake saw the pain in her face. When Marcus let go, Sarah wiped tears away and kept cooking. Jake swallowed hard. That settles it, Wrench said. They began recording. For 4 days, they watched 17 incidents. Grabbing arms. Shoving shoulders. Ruthless words that cut deeper than punches. Jake hated waiting. Every second felt like betrayal, but his Ranger training echoed, wait for proof. Then strike hard. On Friday, Tiny Shoes approached his bike. Emma stood there boldly. Are you gonna help her? Jake crouched. Emma, you wrote the note. She nodded fiercely. She's worse. Today she couldn't hold the chalk. Jake swallowed. Emma, you did the right thing. Tears welled. Please help her. He placed a gentle hand on her shoulder. We're already protecting her, kid. Emma hugged him suddenly, then ran away. Wrench stepped forward. Tonight? Jake nodded. Tonight. Marcus arrived home drunk and angry. Dinner wasn't ready fast enough. Words turned to shouting, and then, his grip tightened on Sarah's wrist. She cried out, the doorbell rang. Marcus froze as he opened the door to two giants in leather vests. "Marcus Weber," Jake said. "We need to talk." "Call the cops." "Already sent them your evidence." They showed him the videos, time stamps, bruises, witness notes. "We know everything," Jake said coldly. "And if you ever touch her again," Marcus paled. Jake leaned closer. "Everyone will know exactly what you are." Marcus left that night and never returned. Inside, Sarah collapsed to the floor. An intimidating biker knelt beside her. "Emma sent us," Jake said quietly. Sarah sobbed. "She saw it all." "She's brave," Tommy said gently. Jake helped Sarah up. "You're safe now." Marcus fled the state days later when charges followed. Sarah filed for divorce and moved apartments. Therapy slowly rebuilt the woman inside. Jake checked in weekly, fixed locks, connected her to support groups. One evening Sarah invited him for coffee. "You didn't have to help me," she said. Jake was quiet. "My dad beat my mom. I swore I'd never let it happen again." She touched his hand. "Thank you for keeping that promise." 3 months later, Sarah stood relaxed at the pickup gate again. Emma raced up. "I got 100. Jake sat astride his Harley near the curb, watching. Sarah approached. "You still guarding?" Jake smiled. "Always." She hesitated. "There's a teacher's dinner next Friday. Would you go with me?" Jake blinked. "You sure?" She nodded. "You're my hero." Jake smiled slowly. 6 months later, Emma held up a photograph during show and tell. Jake beside Sarah, both smiling. "He looks scary," Emma told the class, "but he listened to me when no one else did." She looked at them all bravely. A hero is someone who pays attention. The kids applauded. After school, Emma ran to Jake. "I told them you're a hero." Jake kneeled. "No kid, you're the hero. You spoke up." Emma beamed. "Heroes share the job." Sarah arrived, slipping her hand into Jake's. They walked toward the parking lot together. What began as one tiny note under a motorcycle mirror, had saved a teacher, redeemed a biker, and proved one thing: the smallest voices can change everything. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Echo Tales. Comment below. Backhand index pointing right. What would you have done if you were Emma? Because heroes come in all forms, and sometimes the bravest voice belongs to the smallest person in the room. Blue Heart.